going on? This is Legend of All About the Kicks. Subscribe to that channel. Put a like on that button. Let's talk about Sexy Red, man. Sexy Red is killing the streets right now. Her and Ice Spice, they are doing their thing. Do I believe in the music? Yeah, it's alright. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? Do I bump it in the car sometimes? Sometime. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about the sex tape. Now, you gotta understand, a lot of these females don't do the things they say they do in the bedroom. My cousin sent me the tape, the link. I didn't watch it. It just seemed like she's just like laying there. A lot of females were they pretty? I'm not saying Sexy Red is pretty. She's okay. But with a lot of girls who think they pretty and fine, they don't really have to do too much. If they don't want to do, all that type of stuff, they don't have to do it because they know another guy is gonna talk to them, try to date them, try to be with them or whatever. So it's just the same thing as men dating women. If a woman ain't gonna do what she supposed to do, he gonna go get it somewhere else. That's the way the game is. When a female feel like the man ain't giving her what she want, she gonna go somewhere else and get it. That's the way the game is. You know what I mean? It's hard. People out here being faithful. People don't get what they want at home. They could talk about it, still don't happen. I'm just saying, that's how sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? But Sexy Red, she said she leaked the tape. She's trying to do something that Kim and Ray J did. A lot of famous people do this to get more famous and get more clout. Tommy Lee and her did it back in the 90s and it worked for them. You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of money off the tape. They sued the company. They made mad money. Years later, Kim did it. A lot of people, Black China tried to do it, but her tape was trash. People didn't want to watch it. It was, you talk about all this stuff, that you the best and this and that. You just got good looks. You can't do nothing good. There's a few more tapes that came out. And mostly all these famous people who in the industry talk about they do this, they do that, are trash. For real. Don't believe everything these people say on the music, man. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining. It's something that you think you hear. The people who listen to it, they do that type of stuff. So if you see a female who listen to that ratchet music, she really about that life. She really put that junk down in the bedroom most of the time. But a lot of these rappers like Trina don't do a lot of stuff that she say on her music, her earlier albums. She don't do none of that stuff, man. Like, I ain't gonna say all this stuff because you know how YouTube is, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Trina don't do a lot of that stuff. Little Kim, allegedly, she do a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. That's when Biggie Smalls kept running back. Her Charlie Baltimore, she do a lot of stuff. We just naming a few people, but a lot of these other people who say they do a lot of stuff, they don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what make me so mad about these females. Don't say you do all this type of stuff in the bedroom and you don't even do it. Some of them don't even drink. And I'm not saying drinking make you feel like, drinking gonna change everything, but a lot of these female rappers don't do the things they say they do to dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she say she licked toes and all this type of other stuff. I mean, these females be lying, man. They be lying. A lot of these females are trash in the bedroom. And some of these men don't be putting in that work. They just want to get a nut. So you gotta understand, it is what it is, but I feel like you gotta satisfy your partner, man. You want your partner to be happy. You want your partner to feel good. She should make you feel good. She should make you feel good. But a lot of people out here are selfish. They only want one thing and they be out. You know what I'm saying? But if you really like a person and you wanna, you could have a female do, you could train her. I don't mean to say training, but you could train her how you want to be, moon and zoom in. And a female could train you how she wants you to do things for her. But Sexy Red, I think she leaked it on purpose. She been popping for the last couple months. Music been pretty good. She been putting out a lot of good songs, like not songs that are gonna be around for like 30, 40 years. But she putting out good music. It was there's a female back in the 70s used to do the same type of music that Little Kim and all of them do. I can't think of her name right now, but she was doing that. She's still alive. Her daughter did a lot of songs with Outkast back in the mid 90s, and I think her daughter's on tour right now with somebody right now, so they still doing their thing. But she started all that ratchet music and talking that nasty talk on the stage and all that. She was the first one. Then, you know, the mid-90s came, the Little Kim and Foxy Brown, all them. But like I said, a lot of these females don't do everything they say they do. A lot of these rappers don't do all that, man. I'm telling you. Ice Spice might say she do this and do that, put her tongue out, do all this type of stuff, but it don't mean she do all that stuff, man. And that's about y'all dudes. You get what you, then when you get with them, you find out they don't do all that type of stuff. You be like, oh man, they trash. But you know what I'm saying? That's the way the game is. But like I said, man, I know people was going crazy, killing her on comments. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just sitting there not doing nothing. And I'm like, a lot of females do that, man. A lot of females just sit there and don't bond with the man and just sit there, yo. You know, just sit there. I feel like when you having sex, it's 50-50. You gotta work with your partner to make stuff happen and make it fun. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. Just sitting there, laying there like a dead person ain't good. I didn't see the tape yet. I'm gonna watch it. But like I said, my cousin sent me the link. He recorded it. That's the same day or whatever. And I told him I'll watch it, but I just forgot all about it. I just want to talk about it, man, because like a lot of these rappers they don't do the things they say they do, man. They don't. You know, I watched her on the podcast, Angela E, and she was talking about she don't do this, she don't do that, she don't do that. Why are you talking about it in the rap songs if you don't do it? So a lot of these females, you might like their music, but the 100%, most of the time, they don't do all that type of stuff they're supposed to do in the bedroom. And I feel like every woman should be a freak for her man. You should be a freak for your man, and a man should do what he needs to do to make you happy and make you come and make you do everything that needs to be done. Some girls is just not freaky like that. So when you get with a woman or you get her pregnant, you gotta understand that. You gotta think, should I get her pregnant or should I use a condom? Because you're gonna have to deal with that for the rest of your life, man. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at it, man. I feel like Ceci Red, like she doing her thing. You gotta give her props, man. But the music, the stuff you're talking about in this music is not adding up to the video that you made. And maybe it's a longer video. You know, just sitting there like a dead person is not cool. But I just want to talk about it, man, because I think it's funny how these females, and I'm just thinking how these females be doing that, and they're not even about that life. Like these rappers ain't about that life. These females rappers do not do that. I think a few of them do. I think Nicki do. Cardi B definitely do. I think Lotto do. I think them type of girls, they really do that situation. But a lot of these female rappers need to stop lying in their music, man. Stop lying, because you know you don't do that type of stuff, and people believe you. And then when you date these people, date these men, they find out you don't do that type of stuff, and then they blast you on their music. So it is what it is, man. But subscribe to the channel, man. If you've seen that tape, man, leave a comment. Your daughter was trash, leave a comment. I might watch it, I might not watch it, I don't know. But I'm out of here. Salute. One love.